Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75, and welcome back to another Transformers review. I'm continuing my Generation 2 theme. I thought I'd finished, but then I remembered a few more figures that I haven't done. So, this review is the Transformers Generation 2 Combat Heroes. Yeah, these were like more actionified versions of Optimus Prime and Megatron from G2. Show you the boxes first of all. I'll show you Optimus Prime, so I've got him in the box as well as loose, so that's pretty good. Yeah, this is him in his box, of course. Let me just say it. This is Optimus Prime here. We have the missile sort of like that he fires just there. And he comes with this bladder system. There we go, yeah. And if you turn it around, he's got like his bio and everything just there. And then we're going to show you the box for Combat Hero Megatron. Here we go, this is his box. Unfortunately, well, this one is open, as you can see. So, yes, that's his box, of course. It says Transformers Generation 2, as usual. Yeah, and so we have Megatron, and on the back, it's got the advert for the two Combat Heroes. Now then, a little bit of controversy between these two figures. When they were released in Europe, or England, or whatever you want to call it, they weren't called Optimus Prime and Megatron. Optimus Prime was renamed and called Sure Shot, and didn't come with some of the stickers that Combat Hero Optimus Prime came with. Because, if I get the box quickly, I don't know if this is going to pick it out too well, but if you look just here on his chest, on his little window stickers, it says Optimus Prime. So it didn't come with those stickers. And the same one with Megatron. I can't remember where it said Megatron on Megatron now. I've got the toy here somewhere. Here we go. Yep, there we go. On the toy of Megatron, it's got... Let me try and get the glare off it so you can see it. There we go. It says Megatron Rules. But on Arch Force, as he was known over in England, he just came with a simple sticker. Literally, we've just taken out the Megatron Rules on it. So, yeah, I did have a picture of Arch Force in his box, because I've got that one in the box. Unfortunately, I've buried it now. I can't seem to get to it. It's just over here in a box. Bear with me 1 second while I'm talking. I'll see if I can free it up. That's if... do you know what? I'll just take a picture of it and put it at the end. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot easier. Right, let's get on to the figures. Here we go. We're going to start off with Combat Hero Optimus Prime. This is actually Sure Shot, because this is the one I bought at the time. Obviously, so let me show you. I'll show you in robot mode where they took the stickers off. But he is like he's supposed to represent some sort of tractor trailer, kind of like Optimus Prime. He's got a nice chrome on his little wheels here. This is his gun that he comes with, and this is a detachable little handgun. I'll put that down there for the minute. This is his bladder section, which I'll show you working. You can put his little missiles on him now, because he comes with these ones. These fit onto these little grooves. I like to put them on that way because they don't really fit on too well when you put them on this way. Yes, it bends up. I don't know if you can see that. It's bending up the little pointy thing. So I like to put them around the other way because it doesn't matter because I don't like him to fire them in truck mode. So I just put them on here like that. And there's Optimus Prime. I put the nice little G2 Autobot logo in the centre there. Pretty cool. Yeah, right. So we take these off. I'm going to show you the gimmick quickly. I don't know if it's going to work too well. Put the rocket on here. I believe there's a certain way that it goes on. Yep, there we go. Goes on that way, so it fits on. Then we get this bladder, and is it going to fire off? Hey, there we go. Nice little pop. And that was their gimmick. So there we go. Right, we're going to transform this guy. He's not too bad, actually. Right, the first thing that you've got to remember is to flip in the little sort of bumper at the front here, just like that, and there. Like that, because I've done this once when I first got it. I nearly broke the thing straight off. Because then we just basically flip out the legs like this. They come over. Actually, then you've got to separate the bloody legs, which are a bit of a pain because they're well and truly welded to bloody together. There we go. It's a nice little tab just inside. You're not going to see it too well, but it's literally just here. It does tab end really well. So anyway, so once you've done that, you can sort of angle his legs up and round and in there. Like I say, it's a bit of a tight fit, but you don't want to keep them like that anyway, so look too rigid. And this guy is superposable, so... Right, and then we basically split the back end, bring these down like that. He's got two little tabs just here. push them out, and it pushes the little fists out, like that. Then we spin them around, like so, I believe. I can't remember now. Let's get this bloody thing out of the way. How do we do this? That flips around to the front, that comes down here. I think that comes around. I can't remember now. This will teach me for not... There we go, you've got to extend them. I just remembered that. So you push these down, that turns round, pushed his arm out by now. There we go, and that becomes his arm. Spin these round, bring them down, twiddle that one round, and there we go, another couple of arms. This is supposed to plug onto his back somehow, but it never really seems to want to do it that well. It looks better, it's a lot easier if you do it at that angle, but it's supposed to be up at this angle, but it just don't work too well. Which is a bit of annoying because that would have been pretty good, because you just can't, because it puts too much stress on the little rubber hose. And then he's got a permanently angled out gun on his arm. So I just flip it around, put it that way round. It doesn't stay there too it doesn't look too good, but at least you can move his arms a bit better. Right, so that's Optimus Prime. He's got a nice good head sculpt. Don't know if you're going to see it too well. He did used to say Optimus Prime on here, but they took that off and called him Sure Shot. No one knows why, for sure. Well, if someone does, please tell me. I'd love to know. But, I don't know, maybe it's because they thought there was too many Optimus Primes out there already, because G2 just went through Optimus Prime figures like anything. He can hold his little gun in his hand, like this. If I can get it in there. It doesn't want to go in there too well. There we go. There we go. So he's got his little gun in his hand. And then you can put this little missile on here. I find this quite ironic, because he looks more like Megatron with his gun on his arm, like that. Which I find quite funny. Yeah, so you can move at the waist. These legs will move anywhere you want them to. He's got big feet, but he's super posable, and he does look really good. I do like this one. And did make his appearance at the end of the Generation 2 comic in number 12. For a short-lived, for about 1 page. Yeah, so he looks pretty good, doesn't he? Let me turn around that way so you can see him. Right, so that's G2 Combat Hero Optimus Prime. Let me just put him down there. And we move on to Combat Hero Megatron. Now then, this is based on his first incarnation when he was the green camo tank, but they made him the purple and black camo tank now. He's got his usual little gun on there, and this is his tank barrel. Of course, the turret doesn't move, which is unfortunate, but you can put this super-sized fucking dildo-looking bloody thing on the end. And of course this won't fire too well in tank mode, because you've got to take it off, and then you've got a giant hole in the back. So I'll do that in robot mode. I'm going to take it off for now. Because you can fit these on in tank mode, you flip out these little sections on the back here, on his arms. Or on the turret rather, whatever you want to call them at the moment. Okay, and then you just simply fit these little beasties on here like that, and it holds them. And so it gives them a bit of an extra armoured look. Pretty good. Right, so we're going to take these off. The treads don't move, unfortunately, but he's got little wheels that he runs on. I'm going to close these up. I'm going to take his little gun off, like that. Right, to transform this guy, it's almost exactly the same as a G2 Megatron. We're going to do a size comparison in a minute. I've got not Revenge of the Fallen, just the movie 2007 Optimus Prime, still down there. We'll do it quickly now, because I always forget to do size comparisons. This is, there he is. You can just about see him there, because he's quite massive, obviously. Alright, we're going to pop him over there. That should be on eBay at the moment. I don't know what I'll get for that. I think it's at 99p at the minute. Maybe I'll get a bit more. Right, so to transform this guy, exactly the same as the G2. We fold out his little arms like this to the sides, and then we get his whole body section, and we just separate it. I like to actually get rid of that off the top there. And that sort of frees up this section, and we, oh there we go, we just separate it like that. We fold this bit down, fold his little legs out. I know this is your back towards you there, but we fold everything out so it's like that. This just gets in the bloody way. Fold his little arms out, fold them around, and then we just spin these at the elbows like that. Bend them at the elbows. They're much the same as before. We slide his little gun over, and then, but this isn't a spring this time, so we have to manually flip his little head back like that. And there we go. And that is basically Combat Hero Megatron. Now then, this will work. You just simply plug it into the back there, like that, to give him that look. It doesn't look too bad. It looks better than Optimus Prime. But there we go. So that, but then again, then that limits articulation on this arm. It doesn't really can't move too much. But he can put his little gun in his hand like that. And I'm going to demonstrate that his one works as well. We're going to fit this giant bloody missile. This is what he looks like with it on him. Look, fucking hell, massive. And then we're going to demonstrate this does bloody work. Like that. I don't know what happened there. For some reason when I fired it off, it's sort of like cutting out my camera, which shows how powerful it is, I suppose. We're going to try it once more, but this time not aiming it at my camera. Here we go. Hey, there we go. It lands right behind my light. Pretty good. Right, so we're going to put this back on there. Unfortunately though, when this does sort of bend up a bit, it's got a nice little kink in it now. So we're going to put that back. But this guy is super, super poseable. He doesn't stand too well. You've got to try and usually get him in the right pose to stand up. I put the nice little G2 Decepticon logo on his front there. Yeah, these are two of probably the most poseable G2 characters. They're very, very good actually. He does move at the waist as well. He's got loads of posability and loads of playability as well. These guys, I don't know if I said it earlier, but these guys were repainted for, I think it was Robots in Disguise, as the Destructicons. This guy was repainted, funnily enough, or ironically enough, as into Bludgeon. Because of course in the G2 comic, Megatron destroyed Bludgeon to reclaim the leadership of the Decepticons. And this guy was repainted into Nemesis Prime, a nice black version. I do have them, but I never took them out of their boxes, so they're up in the loft somewhere, in a box somewhere. I'll see if I've taken a picture of them somewhere and try and put it at the end, but if not, I'll just have to try and do a review of those whenever I get them loose somehow. Or just take a picture and do like a collection video. Because I'm thinking of doing a collection video of my G2 stuff. So if anyone's interested in seeing that, I shall do one of those. Probably just like put some music that I usually have at the start and the end, and just do like a picture thing with all the pictures. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, okay, so this has been Graham, the Collector 75, with Combat Hero Megatron and Combat Hero Optimus Prime, or Sure Shot, or Archforce, if you want to call them that. Yeah, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.